They say heartbreak can destroy you, but sometimes it forges you into something unstoppable. I came home early that night, flowers in one hand, an engagement ring in the other, ready to propose to the woman I thought was my forever. But when I opened the door, I found her in our bed, with someone else. And that's the moment everything changed. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted with your whole heart, this story's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready, because this isn't just a breakup story. It's a story about how I turned heartbreak into the best revenge imaginable. My name's Damian, and I used to think loyalty was enough to keep love alive. I wasn't rich, I wasn't flashy, but I was consistent, reliable. For 3 years, I poured everything I had into Alyssa, the woman who said I was her soulmate. She'd tell me, "You're the only man who ever truly understands me." And I believed her. Every word. We built our lives together in a cozy little apartment, full of laughter, shared dreams, and late-night takeout on the couch. I was planning something big, a proposal. She didn't know it yet, but I'd saved for months to buy the perfect ring. I thought I was about to make her the happiest woman in the world. But that night, I learned the truth. I was just the fool in someone else's story. It was raining. I remember that. The kind of cold, heavy rain that soaks through your clothes in seconds. I got home earlier than planned, carrying a bouquet of white roses and the little velvet box in my pocket. When I opened the door, the apartment was quiet, except for a soft laugh and a man's laugh. I froze. At first I thought maybe the TV was on, but as I walked closer to the bedroom I heard her voice, low, playful, familiar, then the unmistakable sound of sheets moving. My hand went numb. The flowers slipped from my fingers. I pushed the door open, and there she was. Alyssa, my Alyssa, in our bed, with another man. She gasped when she saw me, clutching the blanket like it could erase the betrayal. "Damian, wait, it's not what it looks like." I just stared. My throat tightened, but I refused to let her see me break. "No need," I said quietly. "I just saw everything." Then I turned around and walked out. No screaming, no begging for an explanation. Just silence. Because in that moment, something inside me died, and something new and something sharper and took its place. The first few weeks after that night were hell. Sleep didn't come. Food had no taste. I kept replaying every moment in my head, wondering how long she'd been lying, how many times I'd been fooled by her fake smiles and late-night work calls. But pain has a strange power. It can destroy you or it can wake you up. I chose the latter. I stopped drinking, stopped wasting my nights scrolling through old photos, and instead I started working, harder than I ever had in my life. I'd always dreamed of starting my own business, but fear held me back. Not anymore. I invested every ounce of energy into a small construction company, just me. 2 workers and a rented garage. Day by day, project by project, I built something real. While Alyssa was busy chasing attention, I was chasing ambition. And within a year, that little company turned into something incredible. We landed a major contract with a property developer. I bought my first office space, and for the first time in years, I was truly proud of myself. Then one afternoon, I was sitting in my office reviewing blueprints when I heard a knock. When I looked up, my heart almost stopped. It was her, Alyssa, same smile, same perfume. But she wasn't the same woman. Her makeup couldn't hide the exhaustion, the sadness, the regret. She stood there holding her purse, pretending like nothing happened. "Hey, Damian," she said softly. "It's been a while." I leaned back in my chair, calm and collected. "Yeah, it has." She bit her lip and gave that fake little laugh I used to fall for. "I heard about your company. You're doing so well. I'm really proud of you." Her voice cracked. I made a mistake, Damian. You were the best thing that ever happened to me." For a moment, I just looked at her. This was the same woman who once threw away everything real for a night of excitement. The same woman who shattered me. And now, she wanted forgiveness. "You're right," I said finally. "I was the best thing that ever happened to you. But now," I stood, walked around the desk, and opened the door. "Now you're just a lesson." Her face fell. Tears filled her eyes. "Damian, please." "No," I interrupted. "Thank you, Alyssa, for teaching me what loyalty really means, by showing me what it doesn't." She didn't say another word. She just turned and walked out, shoulders shaking, pride gone. As the door closed behind her, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Peace. Not anger. Not vengeance. Just peace. I realized I didn't need to destroy her. She'd already done that herself. My revenge wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was simple. Success. While she was chasing shortcuts, I was building foundations. While she was breaking hearts, I was building a future. And now the same woman who once laughed at my dreams could only watch from a distance as I lived them. A few months later, I was at a networking event. Business leaders, investors, press everywhere. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw her again. Alyssa, standing near the bar, looking at me the way people look at something they can't have anymore. Our eyes met for half a second. I smiled politely, then turned back to my conversation and never looked back. That's when it hit me. The sweetest revenge isn't hurting them. It's showing them they never had the power to stop you. In life, people will betray you, lie to you, underestimate you, but pain doesn't have to define you, it can drive you. And when you use betrayal as fuel, you don't just win, you evolve. If this story hit home for you, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And don't forget to subscribe for more true stories of heartbreak, betrayal, and the ultimate payback. Because sometimes karma doesn't need time. It just needs you to rise.